Good morning and welcome Kasturians to video number 2 of chapter Outcomes of Democracy. In the previous videos we have seen the expectations of the people from democracy, how and why these expectations are to be fulfilled by the democracy, and what are the ways that the people they get these benefits or their needs and wants satisfied. This we will see in this video. So let's start. Now we have seen that out of the known different forms of government, democratic government is considered to be the best form of government from amongst the different forms. But still, when asked by the people whether you are satisfied or not, some of the people they will say, no, I'm not satisfied, I'm totally dissatisfied. So what makes this dissatisfaction to appear in the people, and why the dissatisfaction is there? Because sometimes due to any reason, if the expectations what we are expecting from something, if the expectations they are not fulfilled, then the people they get disappointed. So this makes a democratic government only a mere form of government, nothing else. So what are the expectations? What do we expect from a democracy? If we are living in a democratic country, so we must get these things. First is the accountable government. What is accountability? We know in a democracy we have the right to choose our government or to choose our elected representatives, right? So sometimes what happens, the people they participate in the general elections to choose their elected representatives, or sometimes they directly participate in the decision making process. This is called accountability, and that's why a democratic government should be an accountable government. Second thing is effective government. When we see the non-democratic governments, the power is in the hands of very few people or a individual, right? So in such a situation, the decisions they can be quick, and they will these decisions they reach to the ultimate god. But when we consider it with democracy, or when we consider the same situation with democracy, in a democracy what happens, lot of discussion, lot of negotiation, lot of other changes they are developed according to the needs of the developed authority, according to the needs of the developed people. So when we see a democratic government, you can say it is the people's government. So in a democratic government, the decision making, yeah, it's right ki it is a time taking process, and sometimes it leads to delays, but still the decisions, whatever decisions are framed, they can be rolled back or they can be taken back depending upon the public opinion and public interruption. So decision making is there, but to make the decision acceptable and effective, lot of negotiation, lot of discussion is done, and then after going through these discussions, the bills they are modified, and then they are introduced for the people. So this is how the effective government is there. Now, decision making process. The government can take decisions very fast, but in many times such decision making, if it is to be accepted by people, it takes time, and ultimately whatever the decisions the government has taken, or whatever the government has introduced, they are all welcomed. So the democracy, in a democracy, the government is actually an effective government. First thing. Second thing, whatever decision is arrived, It follows a procedure. It has some procedure which needs to be followed if we wish to bring a change in this system. Also, we have transparency. What is transparency? Something through which you can see on the other side also. So in the same manner, we have government departments, what the officers who are appointed to these departments, what they are doing, and why that this department is running so late. So if I need to know all this by sitting at one place, I will use my right to information, that is RTI, right? So after this, it is very clear that transparency should be there. Transparency in the work and the working conditions, it should be there. So transparency is another expectation which the people expect from a democracy to do. Then we have the legitimate decision or legitimacy. Legitimate means legitimate, right? So whatever decisions are taken, whatever decisions are arrived at after so long debate and all that, after new modifications, if the decisions are arrived at, that means the government is taking full care, and the decisions, since they are arrived at by mutual consent, and at the time of decision making the rules, regulations and the laws, they were followed. That's why a democratic government is also known or termed as an legitimate government. That is something which is legal, which is done in the name of a common person, and who is actually the leader of such a group. Then we have a responsive government. The government listens to the demand and aspirations of the people, and that's why you can see either the developmental work or the welfare work. It keeps on, it is in continuation every time, even though the government is falling short of the uh, short of funds, still such developmental project can be held or it is stopped for some time. So this is how the government is responsive. So this is the responsive nature or characteristic of our democratic government, which makes the people to come near to democracy, but sometimes due to rumors or due to other factors, they do not intermingle in the process. Apart from this, a democratic government is always known as the people's government. Why? Because the government is there, and the government is basically, we have this present form of government just because of the people's participation. So if the democratic government is slow, less efficient and not always responsive or corrupt, still it is people's government, that is the ultimate power, it belongs to people only, right? So this is how the qualities or attributes are expected from democracy that it will provide, and if these expectations they are not fulfilled, only then the people they can complain of dissatisfaction with the democratic government. That's all we have in this video. In the next video we will discuss other topics, and that will be the concluding video of this chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.